It's rookie camp season, and today we're looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're looking at Shilo Sanders. We're going to watch him work through some drills, catch some balls, everything else in between. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at these rookie camp clips every day. Even with these practices wrapping up, we're still looking at these players because a lot dropped over the weekend, a lot of storylines, and then minicamps, OTAs are coming up. We're going to do the same thing. And then on top of that, training camp down the road. Click that button. Stop missing out. Shilo Sanders, though. Minute of clips here. We're going to loop it, keep talking ball like we do with everybody else. But this is a kid to root for. This is a kid to root for. Like, a lot of people are watching Shilo, but that's almost like it's easy money. Why not Shilo? Why not him? Why not him? What did I notice from Colorado? I do a lot of Colorado content, mostly for high school recruiting, but I keep tabs on them because honestly, Colorado aficionados keep tabs on me due to that. And I'll definitely say this. You got a hitter here. You got a guy that'll step up in the box and lay you out. That's what you got here. This is what his game's about. He'll step up in the box, lay you out. And then on top of that, very assertive at the catch point. Very assertive, aggressive player. That's what you're getting from him. That's what you're going to get. That's what's going to shine. That's going to allow him, because obviously we're going to have to climb the depth chart here. Odds are stacked against Sanders. Odds are stacked against him. But what's one thing that can allow you to really step up in a camp when you're competing against veterans, other rookies, other young players, and that's assertiveness. That's where we're at. Just coming up, playing the ball, laying that stick, being assertive when the ball's in the air. That is what you're getting out of Sanders here. Good hands, good feet. He's made some big moments at Colorado. Was he the best DB in the class? No. When we were doing the PFF mock drafts, he was always later down there in the rankings with them and everything else. But still, what you're seeing out him is a guy that will make a read on the football, come up, make the play, make the stick. That is what you're going to see, a good insurance policy out of Sanders. And now we're in camp. We got a contract. There's a lot of different numbers out there reporting that. I saw a one-year deal for something. I'm not really worried about the money in the contract. We're going into minicamp OTAs next. We got to prove ourselves. Then it's training camp. We're on the team. We got a contract. Now it's time to do work and climb the depth chart. We got to do that. How's that going to happen? Like I said, just doing the work and showing off that you're a hitter, showing off that you can read the play, come up and make the stick. Because this is a very aggressive player. Staying aggressive, staying to who you are while developing to the Tampa Bay Bucs system. But this is a camp player in training camp that we're going to be watching. Back in the depth chart player. And as you know, if you've been following the channel, I do fantasy football, but I also like watching training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and watching the players on the back end of rosters, seeing how they can climb the depth chart, the storylines behind them, and I get excited. I get excited for this more than Shilo, because honestly, odds are really stacked. And I'm rooting for it. Like guys like him, guys like Jeff Janis, guys on other teams like a Justin Ross for the Chiefs. I root for stuff like this because it's fun. That's what makes training camp fun for us fans. And I'm just a fan who just talks here on video. And honestly, I'm a fan watching these guys on the back end of depth charts, just seeing if they can carve out a role and then seeing if we can go from there. And it was the same thing with like Tony Romo back in the day. You're watching him in preseason. You're watching him. You're playing Madden 05, trying to rebuild the Cowboys with him and everything else with his 67 overall rating, maybe 71, 72. And you're trying to get it done with a back end. Next thing you know, he ends up the starter. So you want to pay attention to these back end roster guys. It's fun. Shilo Sanders, another fun prospect here. Let me know what you think, though, in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.